Hi, hello. It's been a minute since I've recorded anything. I sound like I'm wheezing. I've got major allergies right now. So I'm fighting through that. But I just reached district manager with an Arbonne, which is so exciting. I've been so crazy busy for the last few weeks that I haven't really had the chance to post anything. So I thought, in honor of me reaching district manager, I would make a video where I do my skincare, and I'm going to do an entire makeup look with only Arbonne products. I've got enough now where I can do that. I will say I don't have a setting powder or a translucent powder or anything that's Arbonne. All I have is the Derma blend, so I will be using that, but literally everything else will be Arbonne, as you will see. So first I'm gonna wash my face. It doesn't feel super dry, but I think I'm going to use my Age Well cleanser, and I'm going to use the Age Well Moisture Restoring Cream with SPF 15 in it. So I'm gonna take these off, and I need to figure out something to do with my hair. So I am gonna take this Age Well, squirt a couple pumps, turn the water on. And I kind of just grab water as I go, as it gets like super dry. I just grab a little bit of water on my hands. And then I'm gonna rinse this off. Excuse me, Lily. Watch out. If you can't tell, there's a cat in my sink. Okay. I'm just gonna dry my face dry. Now I would put contacts in, but like I said, allergies, not good right now. So I'm just gonna do this without contacts or glasses. My vision's not that bad. I can see pretty good without my glasses on, so it's not a huge deal. Okay. So then I'm going to take this moisture restoring cream, and what I kind of do is I just kind of like dot it on my face, and then I just take like a little dab in there. It's very like, it covers a lot. You don't need a whole lot of this. And then I just rub it on my hands, and then I just go around my face. Lily, what are you doing? Can you not? Okay. Now that is all soaked in. I'm going to let that absorb into my skin, and then I'm going to comb through my hair real quick. Okay. I'll call that good. And what I will say, like this moisturizer, like with some moisturizers, you have to like let them sit on your skin for a really long time before like you feel like your skin isn't like greasy from like residue or anything. Like you can't feel it on your skin. These are not like that. Like, they absorb so quick, which I love, love, love. The one that I have that's Arbonne that doesn't is the Biohydria, but it's like a gel, like, moisturizer. Like, this one's supposed to be, like, dewy. It's supposed to make you look dewy. So this one's not going to, like, absorb as fast. But the Age Well and Brighten Up ones, they absorb pretty quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the other room, take my glasses, and we're going to do our makeup in front of the window because that's good lighting. So I have already brought all of my stuff in here. You're probably going to see a lot of cat because there's a lot of cats in this house. Okay, so I brought in here also my Arbonne Easy on the Eyes eye makeup remover because you never know when you're going to screw up your makeup, and then some cotton swabs, and I also have Arbonne makeup wipe removers. So comfortable. Okay, so I brought all my stuff in here in this Arbonne bag because I usually do my makeup in my bathroom, and I'm gonna put my brushes inside this drawer because my cat is psychotic and likes to try taking off with them. So there she is, coming to hunt down some brushes. And I'll go through like all of the products that I have too. I just gotta get all my stuff out. I have the Arbonne makeup primer, so I'm gonna put that on. Okay, I did grab the brush. And I'm just gonna like do that. I will say I'm really liking this primer. It works wonderful. Lily, stop. Okay, and I brought this in here with me, what I use to like dry my face off, because I use it like as I go to wipe off brushes or to wipe off my fingers whenever I get on myself that I need wiped off. So while that's priming, I bought 2 Arbonne palettes. I got this one, I don't even know what it's called, the Marble palette, which has like this little lip gloss stick duo. It's got some eyeshadows, which I'm going to be using these, and then it's got a blush and a bronzer. And then I got the Starlight Glow palette, which has like a bronzer, contour shades, and then a blush and a highlighter. So I haven't quite decided what I want to do here. I haven't tried this bronzer and blush yet. I've only tried the one out of this palette, so I don't know. Maybe I'll try both today. I'm undecided. So that's what I've got there. And then I also have the CC cream, Arbonne Intelligence Pollution Defense CC cream, and then the liquid foundation. So you could definitely use these individually. Every time I've worn either of them, I layer them. I use them together. I don't just use one or the other. So that's probably what I'll do today. But yeah, you could totally do these separately. I know a lot of people just do the CC cream and then they put their like blush and bronzer and everything on top of that. So I'm gonna use those. And then I've got the brow stuff. I've got the the brow pencil, and then the tinted brow cream, and I kind of use these together. And then I've got concealer, mascara. I don't have any eyeliner, so I'm probably just going to use this dark brown shade in this little palette for eyeliner. And yeah, we'll go into it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the CC cream, and I'm pretty much just gonna see if I can shake it up any. I'm just gonna kind of like squirt it on my face. Just kind of like that. Absolutely zero method or reason for how I do it. It's just how I do this one. I'm gonna take this foundation brush and I'm just gonna kind of like smooth this over my whole face, like paint it. Say I have self tanner on my body, and this like foundation and CC cream I definitely got to match my pale, like normal self. So if my face looks whiter than the rest of my body at the end of this, that is why. Okay. So, we'll call that good, and then I'm going to take this damp beauty blender and go over it. Okay. So a lot of people just use that as like their foundation and they go from here. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to put foundation on. I might honestly just do this. Okay, yeah, so usually I would go in with this foundation on top of it. I just don't feel like doing that today. I feel like being light. So I'm gonna go in with a concealer now. Oh man, I also forgot. I don't have an Arbonne setting spray because I have a lot of other setting sprays that I need to go through first. So I need to go grab that really quick. Okay. So my favorite setting spray is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I use this all day, every day. So I'm going to go in with this concealer. I will say, this concealer creases a lot. I do like it, but it creases really bad under my eyes. So what I do is, after I finish like buffing it in, when I go to set it with powder, I spray a little bit of this onto this little beauty blender and I go in over the top with the setting spray on the beauty blender. So before we get to that point, let's start putting it on. So I'm gonna put a little here and a little here. I'm gonna dot this little healing pimple on my nose, or not my nose, my temple. And honestly, I'm gonna call that good. Sometimes I put concealer here to like make it super defined when I like contour and stuff, but I'm feeling lazy today. So I'm just gonna go in. And buff this out like I usually would. And I just looked super tired anyway, so that doesn't really help the matter. These bags are no joke. And then I almost forgot. I don't have a eyeshadow like primer from Arbonne. All I have is my Urban Decay and Hourglass ones. So I'm going to also take a little bit of primer, or not primer, concealer on my eyelid. And this is going to be my eyeshadow primer. And I'm just going to rub this out with my finger. And it will need to be set because it is concealer, it's sticky. Okay, so like I said, I don't have a Arbonne setting powder. I have this Dermablend stuff. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this and just go over my lid. Tail. Lily, go somewhere else. I'm gonna take some of this powder and I'm gonna go under my eyes. To set it. Eyes are like bloodshot. Okay, so then I'm gonna take this setting spray and I'm literally just gonna spray a little bit on the tip. If I can get it out. Like that. And then I'm gonna go over the top of this. And this is like to hopefully like prevent creasing under my eye. Okay, so then I'm gonna take my big beauty blender and I'm just gonna go over the rest of my face to set this. I will say I usually use the CC cream and the foundation just because the CC cream is so thin. And I usually like more coverage. Even though there's like obviously not a whole lot to cover. I'm not broken out bad or anything, but my face does tend to be red, so I like to cover up the redness. Like you can see, like it doesn't even look like I need blush because my face is red underneath. So usually I like more coverage to cover that up. Okay. So now, I'm gonna do my eyebrows really quick. So I've got this eyebrow spoolie. I'm gonna brush through my brows real quick, just to kind of see what the shape is that I'm working with. Okay, so what I've been doing, I honestly change how I do my eyebrows every day, but I've got this brow cream, and so I like to brush this through like the inner part of my brows, because it kind of imitates like hairs, the shape of hairs, or the appearance of hairs, not the shape. So I kind of go through the front half of it like that. I'll do the same over here. I am always so much worse on my left side. It's ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna take my spoolie and I'm just gonna kind of brush through that. Because it is like it's almost like a gel. So as soon as you like put that in your brows, it like freezes them. Like it's kind of hard to make them move around any after you get done with that. So okay, so then I'm gonna take the pencil and I'm kind of just gonna like help the arch a little bit, kind of shape it. And then I'm kind of just gonna like fill the tail. And if it looks like there's anything else that's like not even, kind of just fill a little bit as I go. So then I'm just gonna brush through that. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I know you're not supposed to like, most people say don't use like a brow pencil on the top of the brow, like you're supposed to go from the bottom, but I like to go from the top because I can shape it a little bit better. And my eyebrows never look the same. It doesn't fail. One of them always looks good and the other one kind of looks like trash. And this left one used to be my good eyebrow for the longest time, and now it's kind of the trash one. And my right eyebrow is my good one, so love that for me. So I kind of fill in that little hole. Hopefully those look decent enough. Whatever. Okay. So then I'm gonna go ahead and I guess do my face. Or do I want to? I go in with the eyes first. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this marble palette. And let's see, how do I want to do this? Get all my face brushes out of my way. Okay. So I'm gonna start with this little fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go in with like this lightest color, which I will say, all of the stuff I've tried so far that's in a palette form, super pigmented. Like you don't need to dip your brush a lot. A lot comes out. Now this might look jank because I'm not really the best at setting my eyes with like concealer as the primer for them. So if this looks ratchet, that's why. It's not my area of expertise. So I think I want to go in with like this little darker color, but I think I want to actually, I'm going to take this flat brush, this little eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to put the color I just went in with my crease. I'm going to put that on my lid. Okay, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to take this like little stiff brush. I'm gonna go into this darker color. And I'm kind of just gonna like plant this in the outer half of my crease. So then I'm gonna go back with the fluffy brush that I started with. And then I get back in with that little lighter shade, and I'm kind of just gonna blend this out. I would like to reiterate, this is the first time I've used these eyeshadows, so. It's like a good, like, everyday look, I think. I might go in with like this sparkly pink color and put it on my eyelid, actually. It's like a pretty pink. Just like a pop of color. Hope that doesn't look like I have pink eye. Okay, I'm gonna go in a little bit. I'm gonna mix the two browns that I just used. And I'm just gonna go back over this like outer corner. And I'm like barely touching my skin with this brush. It's super light. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this like thick flat brush, and I'm gonna take the darker color that I just used, and I'm gonna like put this along my lash line. And then I'm gonna take this like little flat-ish fluffy brush, and I'm gonna grab some of that lighter brown and some of the pink and like blend this out. Just to kind of connect this all together. Okay. So now I'm gonna take 2 different brushes. I've got this little like brush to be used for like eyeliner, and then I've got this like angled brush, which I think is also for eyeliner. I don't know. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this flat one, and I'm gonna go in with like this dark brown, and I'm literally just gonna put it in against my lash line. Just to get as close as I can to make it like an eyeliner. Okay, so then I'm gonna take the angled one, and I'm gonna grab that color, and I'm gonna make like a wing just on like the outer half of my eye. Just gonna make this a little bit more dramatic. So do like that. And then I'm gonna repeat on the other side. Okay, I'm gonna try to make that a little sharper like the other side. So we'll just do both to make them match. And then I'll take more eyeshadow and both it together. This is cool.
Wow, I feel like a real professional here. Where is this folder? Why did you leave me here all alone? Search the world over and oh, I found it.
I'm kind of freaking eyelash in my eyeball. Okay. So I'm gonna do some bronzer, some contour. I'm not sure what I want to do. Okay. So I'm going to go in with this meteor color.
Oh, cool.
Good thing I have no interest in what you're doing.
Where's the cheat sheet? I also need that as well. I thought no, I wouldn't need a monitor. And then I found out pretty quickly I wouldn't need a monitor. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, no, I'm not stupid. We are going to. Okay, thank you. Go here. We're going to do that. I feel like such a hacker.
Why?
I just do.
So I'm gonna contour my nose.
Know which one we're in.
Now I'm gonna go in with this like bronzer looking color. Just kind of deepen this up a little bit. Okay. I want to try this blush over here.
like that. Okay. Andrew needs to. Oh, also, guess what? I have my own Andrew now.
You what?
I have my own Andrew.
Oh. Sure, I go with that.
I'm gonna do it.
Oops. Okay. Okey-doke. Let's see. I think I might just go in with this gloss. I got some of the darker one. There's that. And then I'm just going to take this little fluffy brush and go back under my eye, just from where I had that setting powder. All right. So that's that.